What's good, guys? Charles from Team COG coming at you with another post commentary duel video. This is the last duel video from our locals a few Fridays ago, and then now we'll be pushing out some hopefully duel videos from our awesome. We're having a 3v3 this Friday. We hope to get some duel videos up to you that night. Some of them won't be post commentary because they'll just be live action, and some of them will be probably hopefully live. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. Anyway, so my turn starting out with the Waterfront and then Venus. So essentially, once Venus resolves, you pretty much win the game. But as you guys are going to see here, you guys are probably going to slaughter me in the comments. So there's a little bit of misplaying going on, and it's more of me still learning this deck, me not really understanding the combos. I think from playing Crusadia Guard Dragon, I actually shotgunned the triple burst too soon. But as you guys are going to see here, and also placement. Placement is very important too that I began to learn. But there we go. Arum touches down. And then that World Chalice lets me float 2 from the deck, which is pretty much, I'm going to float, I think, out Guard Dragon and Lee, and float the Chosen from my hand. Baby Maximus there. So we're going to see what's going on here. No hand traps from Ryan here. He's piloting Mekk-Knights. He's been playing Mekk-Knights for, I think, since their inception, or not shortly after, since they dropped, but he's been playing it pure, invoked, any which way he can to try to find the build that he likes. So I'm going to link off the... Oh, no, I'm not. Never mind. Yep, I link off the Chosen and the Venus to go into Ib. And then I use Waterfront, I think, to search... Maybe I didn't. So, okay, here we go. As you can see, I think I shotgunned the triple burst way too soon. I already had 2 zones and league monster points too. I didn't need to shotgun that triple burst, but for some reason, I did. And I link 4 here into, I think, Skuldred's what I go for. Yep, Skuldred. Gonna draw those 4 fresh cards, hopefully fix off my mistakes that I've made. And let's see here. I put back my 3 to the bottom of the deck. I can't remember what I drew. I link off that Guard Dragon now. I'm going to go into the typical Guard Dragon place. Bring back the Red Eyes into Agripane. Agripane going to summon in the Hot Red. And see, this is where I kind of realized I kind of shotgunned that triple burst way too soon, that I didn't need to. So reaping, then looking through my graveyard, seeing that I did mess up too. That's probably the biggest hit in my face right there, is realizing, hey, idiot. But it's okay. It works out. I still end on a pretty okay board. It's just going to be kind of wanky, but for all you veteran World Chalice players out there, you guys are going to get me. So I'm going to use the lead to sack off the Agripane, because Agripane would lock me into to not being able to special summon anything with dragons. You're going to notice a big mistake here. Now that I have no way to clear the Pitsy, so I can't special the Gamma from my hand, which sucks. So I'm forced to go into Hot Red. Oh, I'm forced to go into the Hieratic Seal in the Hot Red. So I banish to summon the Vanilla. I link off the Vanilla into Imduk. And then I'm going to check in my graveyard. Link 3. So I go into Nurgritsu to float out the Chalice. So essentially I get 1 draw, which essentially that's what I want. I want to hopefully draw into another hand trap, like another Veiler or a Call By, or just any form of disruption, maybe an extender. So yeah, so that's what I end with. I end with 3 interruptions once you count the Chalice. So, but sadly Ryan doesn't open too well, I think. He gets the Shifty Boy, and then he normal summons the normal Mekk-Knight Avram. And then he activates Monster Reborn, which I'm forced to negate with the Hot Red, because Monster Reborn is just too strong. He's going to use Desires now, and sadly I don't have an Ash or have any way to stop that. So that's what these, Mekk-Knights are nicknamed Bait Knights for a reason. So anyway, I think he's going to link into Morningstar here. But anyway, guys, while he's going through his plays, remember this Friday we're going to have a 3v3 teams. So there's going to be, I think, 8 teams total playing off for a chance to win a box. So anyway, guys, he's going to drop down the Morningstar, and I asked him if he's going to use the effect of Morningstar, and he says no. So then I decide to use the Chalice's effect, and he uses Call By the Grave. And that kind of stinks because I have no way to really stop it. So, but now I'm just waiting to see what he has follow up, because you saw me pick up the Celestial Spears because I still have the ability to bounce that Morningstar, but it depends. So he tries to wing over, so I just bounce it back. Seeing that he has no further follow-up. So I draw for turn. And this is going to be pretty interesting. Like, I'm pretty proud of myself with this play. So I'm going to normal Draconet, the 1-card combo that this deck has. So I'm going to summon out the Galaxy Serpent. Synchro here into Ib. Use Ib's effect to grab. I think I grab, yeah, World Legacy's Heart. Was testing World Legacy's Heart. I don't know if I'll play it in the future. The protection's really good, and the ability to add back is extremely, I don't want to say it's extremely relevant, but there've been some awkward situations where it has come up that you can add back like Orem and Ib there, so you can like have longevity in your plays. So I'm scared of that back row. I'm pretty sure it's probably a set World Legacy Secrets or an Imperm or a call by, so I just want to get rid of it. So this is where the play comes in cool. I use Nirngritsu to send and descend, and he tries to activate it prematurely, I'd say, if I remember right, but I have to tell him, like, you have to activate on Nirngritsu, and then you'd have to activate it on Nirngritsu's effect, not on the resolution of the effect, because it does not target. So I float out the Chosen. Now see, this is where it gets interesting. So upon my misplays and just pretty much playing with myself until I just had like a very mediocre board. So I poke with Hot Red, summon the Ib back because it's a tuner and I can. Then after I declare for like 55, I think it is, I'm able to summon out Borreload Savage. So now again, I have 2 interruptions and still an Nirngritsu, which will in the long term pose a threat due to the fact that it just has the ability to send. So I negate the Unexpected Die. He activates Instant Fusion. I'm forced to negate because I know he'll go into Thousand Ice with the Borreload Savage. And he's just moving my counters for me. And that's all. That's it. I think that's it for game 1. So yep, we're just gonna scoop it up and go into game 2. In game 2, I think you're gonna see a misplay by him, I think, but you're also gonna see like he had the responses, so it really didn't matter. So don't know. There we go. There's the cut. I was concerned for a second. So there we are, cutting decks, and he's going to opt to, I still think, go second. No, he's going to go first, I think. He's going to try to do that typical Mekk-Knight board where you can end on like 3 or 2 interruptions with the Morningstar. So he's going to use Mekk-Knight Memory, or excuse me, World Legacy's Mekk Memory to summon out Arum, which is a big mistake. He realizes that after it happens. He forgot about Mekk Memory, or Memory's clause where now you can only summon special on Mekk-Knights, but lucky for you guys, he's an honest player and would catch it. So, yep, he realizes there that he messed up. He probably should have beamed out the Purple Nightfall, but during the end phase, he just has to bounce it back. So, I realize he has 2 cards set, so I know I have to play around these 2 set cards, and I try my very darndest to play around him. So, I start out with Shade Brigadine, going into Imduk, using Imduk's effect to get an additional normal, I believe. No. Trying to remember. This has been almost 2 weeks ago, so I hard opened the... so there we go. I normal the Venus, and Venus is met with the effect failure. So that's what really hurts these decks right here, or especially World Chalice, is that when your normal summon gets disrupted, like the Draconet or the Venus, it really stinks, not gonna lie. So my hand's actually pretty bad. I opened the Gamma Seal and I opened Red Eyes Darkness Metal. So like I told you guys in previous videos, like, hey, these bricks, man, these one-ofs that are supposed to be floated out from the deck float right to my hand. So this is it live in a camera, so you guys get to see it, but that's the joy of the game. So I'm not really sure what I could have done different. So I used E-Telly to beam out the Chosen. I'm not like 100% sure how I could have done this differently, just because my hand was so bad, and it's just, it was pretty nasty. As you guys probably see, I have the Red Eyes in my hand. I think I'm just going to whack down a Orem, the Blade Master, and just poke for 36, I believe. Ryan just asking what the Imduk does. He floats down. So eventually I'd make that play, and then he's just going to call by the grave to Imduk. prematurely, but thinking I have something to float down with, but I actually don't. So it really didn't matter. But anyway, it does stop me using my Imduk for the next turn also. And this is where I'm probably going to get whacked pretty good. So Mekk-Knight Arum comes down. He's going to Monster Reborn Effect Veiler to go into the Morning Star. No, he's going to go into Ib. Oh, yeah, that's some top-tier plays right there. He's going to go into Ib, the World Chalice Gesticure, and he's going to get... I'm not sure. Secrets? He's making up his mind, checking his graveyard. I don't think Secrets would be the appropriate choice because you want the Shifty Boy in the grave for Secrets. Otherwise, you're just kind of... Your negation's kind of blah. Yeah, he's getting Succession. There we go. There it is. Succession's a good card that he can set and then special summon any Mekk-Knight he has in his hand too and continue to combo off. So he's going to set a card in that column there. Special. There's the Shifty Boy. Whoop, there it is. He's going to go ahead and link into Morningstar. Morningstar is going to... Is he going to use Morningstar as effect? Nope, he's going to Insta-Fusion into a Thousand Eyes Restrict. I think he's going to steal my... Venus, yep. Link 3, and this is kind of irony here. I'm going to get Equal Max. Crusadia Equal Max is going to pop down. So he's going to World Star Legacy Succession back the Shifty Boy, and he's going to declare for 24, and then he's going to move Shifty Boy over and declare for 24 again, so a total of 4,800 declared right to me. And believe it or not, like, I draw for turn. I needed a Draco Net, and I didn't draw Draco Net, so... Here we are in game 3, guys. Now, this is where I actually don't misplay, I think. I think I just go play extremely well. So, you're going to get to see that full one-card combo in the combo video I showed you. Summon Draco Net. Draco Net's going to be responded to by Effect Veiler, but I have the Called by the Grave to answer that darn Effect Veiler. So, now I just get to go off. I feel like Gesticure is going to grab me World Legacy Guard Dragon, and then I'm going to be able to just pretty much... combo off here very well. Using that Guard Dragon to bring back that Galaxy Serpent, going into Ib, and then using the Gesticure effect to summon out the Lee. Lee's going to grab me from the deck. There we go. World Chalice Guard Dragon, linking it into Arum, using the Ib's effect to summon from the hand. And we are golden, boys. This is going to be one of the best boards this deck can end on. If you're not playing the VFD package like I chose not to for this tournament. So sadly, Ryan's just kind of got to sit there, and it's going to get pretty nasty for him here shortly. He pretty much got he got yoinked on this match. My ending board is just too strong. And so we're going to drop down the Skuldred. Skuldred is going to allow us to draw 4 fresh cards and put back 3 cards that we don't want. And then we're going to drop that Terraforming to grab the Waterfront because the Sea Turtle is going to touch down. He's going to try to, at least, in my opinion. So we're going to activate the Waterfront, use the Pitsy to bring back the Darkness Metal to bring back the Galaxy Serpent to go into Agripane. Agripane is going to beam out. That's it right there. And then you're guys going to see this. I use the Triple Birds correctly. I'm going to get that Gamma Seal, and I think I'm going to go ahead and use Skuldred's effect right now to go ahead and drop down that Gamma Seal. Link into Hieratic Seal. And then... do I pass? Checking my graveyard. I'm going to use Lee's effect to sack off the Chalice, so I have the ability to banish the Chalice next turn to get a search for whatever I need. Succession. Oh, I already have Succession. No, I just sacked the Chalice off to bring it back for another interruption. Top tier plays. So that Gamma Seal is sitting at, for sure, 2 live negates. I'm sitting at a hot red and the ability to send. So he's going to use Mind Control. This is bad. So I'm going to use Gamma Seal to negate and banish the Mind Control, putting me down to 3 counters. And then he's going to use Insta-Fusion. And I say Insta-Fusion's fine for the fact that I'm going to be able to sack off the Chalice. So I sack the Chalice off. He's going to try to use Call by the Grave, and then I'm going to use Hot Red to negate 1 Call by the Grave. And it's going to go through because I use all my negates. So let's see here. It's really hard to keep track because the video is moving so quick. He uses the Thousand Eyes, I try to Sin. He answers with Call by the Grave. I negate with Hot Red. He responds with the next Call by, and I use my last counters with the Gamma Seal to negate the last Call by the Grave. And that right there puts 5 counters back on my waterfront after all the resolution. So I'm loaded back up with negates. I'm going on the offensive now. I'm trying to one-punch him, get just in the game immediately as I can. That's why you're seeing me kind of link off kind of crazily. So I have the Imduk and the lead down, and I'm gonna end up banishing the World Chalice here because I sent it last turn to add myself World Legacy Heart, which is really, this is a good video, a good example to show you how good it is and why it's so well. But there we go. I'm gonna return back the Aurum and the Ib. I'm gonna link off into the Ib, float down the World Chalice, the Chosen. Then I'm gonna use that to become Imduk, link 3 into Nigritsu, draw my 1, and then right here it's more than enough damage, so I just go ahead and swing for a game. So guys, thank you so much for watching. This is Charles from Team COG bringing you this post-commentary duel video. Remember guys, stay tuned for Friday when we have our epic 3v3 team match, and thank you guys so much for supporting us, and this has been a pleasure to commentate this for you guys. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe. This is Charles signing out.